Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Killings. I'm back in another video, and today I have another ration review for today. And for today's video, we have another meal cold weather ration here, and this one is the menu number 7 beef stew. I know it is kind of difficult to see that, and this is a ration that I was going to try before I did the beef stroganoff with noodles. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how the beef stew, MCW or meal cold weather, is different from the Emery version of the beef stew. Obviously, this one is going to be a cold weather ration instead of a kind of regular Emery, so it is going to, of course, be freeze dried, but I'm curious of how different it is from between the two, along with flavor and stuff. So without further ado, let's get this opened up. So I'm not gonna even bother trying to do the peel or seal. We're gonna use a Minotaur Trading Company razor. Of course, these are very, very sharp. You're going to want to be very, very careful, as you can see. Think I'm gonna start using these for unboxings and stuff, since those are very easy to unwrap stuff and take out packages. So we got nothing else back in the package here, and let's see what we have. So first up we have is a Beverage based powder orange. Feels like a lot in there. We have our freeze-dried beef stew, and we'll add about 16 ounces of hot water, or 3/4 of a canteen cup. And if you want to pause the video, that's what's inside. But we're going to move on and see what else we have. Oh great, some more toasted corn nuggets, or what I like to call well, I actually don't have something to call that, but those are hard as a rock for me, and you can definitely crack a tooth on those. Ooh. Emery trans fat free vanilla pound cake. It's been a long time since I've seen those. Emery spoon, some smoked almonds, and a accessory packet. Let's open this up. Let's see what's in here. Set that to the side. We have some toilet paper, some Tabasco sauce, Goes Brew freeze-dried coffee, some chocolate gum, some non-dairy creamer, latex-free moist towelette, some matches, and we have some sugar. Alright, so let's get this all into a tray. Alright, now that we have everything onto the tray, let's start getting this opened up so we can get this reconstituted. And this is, of course, our beef stew. You can hear the hiss on that. I'm just trying to open this up. Alright, now that we have this fully opened up, let's see what we have in here. Oh, well, that's actually looking mad good. Ooh, does smell pretty good too. Alright, let's get some hot water in this, and I'll mix it up and get this set to the side while we open everything up. and let this reconstitute. Alright, now whilst that is reconstituting for about 10 to 20 minutes, we're going to now get everything else onto the tray. So let's actually check out these smoked almonds. Now the date code on these packs are dated from the date of 2019, so these are still freshly new. Yeah, smells like, whoops, a daisy. Smells like smoked almonds. Now let's check out those toasted corn nuggets. I have had the barbecue version of these, but these aren't really my thing, but get a whole bag of them. We'll taste the toasted ones. We'll taste the toasted corn by themselves, but I don't think they will taste much different other than flavor of it. There's your vanilla pound cake. Kind of looks like a muffin top, but it's much more thicker than thin. And last but not least, we have is our orange beverage base powder. And let's get this opened up. And as you can see, give a little look at that. Nice orange color to it. Alright, now that we have our beverage base powder all mixed up, let's see how it looks. I think doing these in the can, not in the can, I'm sorry, in the bags are much more easier. There's still a little bit of powder in there. I will try to get a little bit of rest out of that. Alright, got the rest of the powder out. There's not much. And let's mix this up. Give a little bit more of a look at that. Alright, and that is all that's laid out. We're going to wait for our main to be heated up before we try everything. I want to have everything together while we try it. So we're back when that beef stew is all reconstituted and all mixed up well. Okie dokie, let's check on our beef stew. I think it has been long enough for it being reconstituted, so let's check it out. Now I did add a little bit less water, so that is what we are working with, instead of it being very watery. Wow, okay. That is quite a lot. I am going to have that much on the tray, but we still have a whole bunch in there. But I might save this for later, since I'll probably be full from this. So, let's get a closer look on our beef stew. We have some potatoes, some pieces of beef. We have some carrots, some peas, some of your sauce, a gravy base. A lot of potatoes in here. Just frequently a lot of stuff. Let's get a bunch. Do it with a lot of potatoes. Let's try it out. It's actually pretty good. Pretty flavorful. Do kind of wish I put a couple more minutes on that. Everything is still a little bit chewy, and I think that is because I didn't add a little bit tinge of water to it. So we pretty much just got the little bits of sorry, of just the excess from the top. Let's try a little bit. Let's try a little bit of our salted almonds. Let's try it out. Pretty good. Bit salty, smoky. Kind of smells like, in a way, like barbecue chips in a way, from that smokiness. Now let's try our corn nuggets. These are probably no different from the barbecue versions of them, just a little bit of barbecue seasoning on them. Let's just try this and move on. Alright, that was pretty good. A little bit salty, nice corn flavor to it, but I personally would not eat corn nuts on their own or whatnot. They're just too difficult for me to eat and definitely easy for a cracker tooth. So let's wash it down with our orange drink. Nice and sweet. If you were to add a lot of water to it, it would definitely water it down to a ton. So you do want to make sure you be careful with that stuff. And I don't think putting sugar in it, if you would accidentally water it down, I don't think it would do really much, since that orange flavor is really much isn't there anymore. Let's try our vanilla pound cake. I do kind of wish it did have spreads. I do understand the reason why, obviously, because it's a meal cold weather, so you're going to be in climates that are probably freezing temperatures or very, very cold temperatures, and you won't be able to have anything like jelly or peanut butter or whatnot because it will freeze. But I don't think peanut butter actually freezes. Could someone let me know in the comments below if peanut butter actually freezes? Since I'd think it would get like hard, but I wouldn't think it would be almost like inedible because it's frozen like a brick, almost like jelly or whatnot. But without further ado, let's try this vanilla pound cake out. Pretty good. It is very thirst provoking though, so I do keep that in mind with a lot of the pound cakes or muffin tops. I think the only one pound cake to me that isn't very thirst provoking, I would probably say, is the carrot pound cake. And I kind of wish those were in a lot of MREs nowadays. I don't think they're in the newer ones. I think they're only in the older ones. I may be wrong, but I have got a couple off of all MREs before, but I don't think they still have any in stock or whatnot. But I'm gonna go in for another bite of that before we wash it down with our orange. Still pretty good. Lots of vanilla flavor to it. Nice and sweet. Pretty soft. You can see it's pretty airy. It's a little bit dense, but it's still pretty soft. Alright. I'm going to wash it down again with some orange drink. Alright, and I'm gonna finish this all up and we'll be back for recap. Alright guys, we're back with recap here, and overall this ration was really good. Of course, unlike the couple of other menus I've done, you're going to want to make sure that you do add enough water. Probably going to want to have the 2 cups of water. Obviously this is a stew, not a soup, but I'm sure if you want to have your components, or I should say your vegetables, not components, I apologize. If you want to have your vegetables and your meat cubes fully reconstituted, you're going to want to have enough water in there, or at least mix it up frequently. Personally, I did not. I only mixed it up twice whilst it was reconstituting, since I didn't want it to be laying all the heat out, while the steam and stuff like that keeps it all nice and moist in the bag. But kind of wish the components were a little bit different. I was kind of bummed out when I saw the smoked almonds and the corn nuts, since those are 2 components I personally do not eat. And I was surprised to see the vanilla pound cake, since I haven't seen vanilla pound cakes much. I've only seen First Strike bars, and I haven't seen much of the other pound cakes. I've seen a couple of the muffin tops, but nothing much more. I still have yet to see and try the marble pound cake. That one is still yet to be seen in the bag. But everything else is pretty good. The orange drink, of course, was not bad whatsoever. A little bit sweet, a little bit tarty. Definitely enough water. Of course, if you do want to make it much more sweeter and much more orangey, you could add a little tiny pack of something like one of these, and you could add it in there and just add a little bit tinge more water to it, and it'll be much more powerful of orange flavor. But next menu we'll be trying is the beef stroganoff and mushroom sauce and noodles. So don't forget to miss out on that. Most likely we'll be doing that tomorrow, supposed to for lunch or whatnot. But as always guys, that's it for today's video guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications down below so you do not miss out on future videos I post and rations I try out. And until next time guys, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day guys.